back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. I just want to go through a quick layout share of my layouts that I completed in August and a little bit before. There's not a ton, and there's only a process video for a couple of them because I kind of started process videos mid to late August, so hadn't really had time to get that many up. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this one does have a process video, and I used 4 chipboard frames, or yeah, I guess it would be chipboard frames, and 1 paper frame ephemera that I cut in half from Vicki Boutin, and just other various embellishments. And this is part of my Savannah trip. The next one has a process video also, and it is 1 large photo with a little bit of detail down here. And this is going to be on the right side of the book. So when you open it, this will be on the left side. So this is a companion page to this. To tie it in, I just brought in these little details over here to coordinate with that butterfly. And of course, butterfly and butterfly, so it all kind of coordinates. This paper and this blue paper is the same. Oh, I got it on a piece of cardstock. So this is the same paper, the blue paper and the butterfly paper. I'll move these out of the way. I just cut like a 4-inch strip and used a piece of white cardstock to glue it together. And I'm not sure where this barcode strip is from. I just kind of had it in my stash. And I've just got some different little Vicki B ephemera down here and different pictures of butterflies that I took. And I'm not sure what's going to go on this side yet because I don't know. I've got more to scrap from this day, so I'm sure something to go on that side. These next ones don't have a process video, but I just wanted to show you, just to kind of give you an idea of my style, and maybe something will interest you and maybe give you some inspiration. So if you live in the South, or pretty much anywhere, we don't get to see Northern Lights a whole lot, but it's been on my bucket list since I can remember, since I was very young. And here in North Carolina, we were actually able to see them. Now, these aren't as pretty as some of the pictures I've seen of the Northern Lights, but I was still very, 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 very excited and happy to be able to see them. Because like I said, it's been on my bucket list for years and years and years. And I definitely wanted to scrapbook that. So I brought in this paper. All of this is from Chamel pretty much, with the exception of maybe these blue letters. I want to say everything else is from Chamel. Different collection. So the background paper is from Sparkle City. I want to say this camera paper is Sparkle City. The green paper is either main character. I think it's main character in Energy. And the next 2 papers are Sparkle City. I've got some bits and scraps up here. Some little cut apart cameras. But I wanted the focus to be on the pictures, of course, but I wanted to include all the pictures in one layout. So I did this grid layout, and I printed the pictures at, let's see, they're about 2.5 by 1.5. 2.5 by 2 is about what they are. And I just created this grid, and in the open spots, I just dumped in a bunch of words. This is a word heavy layout, but I still feel like the pictures are focused and then the title's next. And I feel like this and this and this kind of not fade into the background, but it's not the first thing that your eye sees. So I've just got the title down here, the date that it happened in May, and some journaling. Love that layout. The next one that I'm going to show you is of my niece. So I brought in some old paper from Crate Paper. I don't remember the name of this collection, but it was the one that had like the vintage circus vibe. Love that. So I brought that in. And this is a Crate Paper, I believe. And the green one's also Crate Paper. Yeah. I brought that in as layers. I've got my title up here with a little bit of embellishment, a little bit here and a little bit here. I didn't want to take away from the picture, but I felt like these colors complemented the picture so well. It's my niece's little green, like a mint green dance outfit. And on the waist, it's got like a little sequin belt. Not a belt, it's sewn into it. But the pink is in there along with in the flower. So I really love that. It's very light and airy and very much my niece, I feel like. So the next two that I have to show you are of my other niece, which is the ones I just showed you, sister. So this is using main character energy. I think all of it is main character energy, to be honest. From Shamel's newest collection. And yeah, I just have this picture of a very sassy niece. I know you can't see her face, but believe me, it's very sassy, very cute, and she is 100% the main character of her life. So I've just got some embellishments over here. I've got a little tag, some stuff on Pop Dots. I love to add in some texture with some different types of threads. And I got some, now the enamel dots I don't think are main character energy. They may be some that I had in my stash, but the color still went really well. The next one that I'm going to show you is one of my faves that I've done in a really long time. And it's, I call it like 4 layouts in one. So here we've got layout number 1. So I have this picture of my niece who graduated kindergarten. And I wanted to document that. I did like a little grad session for when they were here. So I wanted to document that. So I used Reasons to Smile, which has a lot of backpack stuff. And I don't have kids. I'm out of school by many years. So I wasn't quite sure when I was going to or how I was going to use it. So I used all the backpack things on this layout, all that I could fit. So here we have layout number 1. So it's sort of a half and half. I've got some details up here. Then I have a notebook paper punch that I used up there to give it a little bit of texture, some wood grain, some other little layers there, along with some tags, some puffy star or foam stars. My title is by Kinder Days. And if you flip up here, we have another layout in itself. So this is layout number 2. Maybe it's 3 layouts in one. No, it's layout number 2. So I've got, again, a half and half, which these can serve as individual layouts. That's how I designed them. But I've got a picture of her up here with some design over here. And then down here at the bottom, I've got 6 tiny pictures of my niece in various jumping stages of happiness that I wanted to include. So I love the sort of zigzag and randomness of these photos, the photo placement, because it mimics the energy of her that day, you know, and her during the session, the happiness and the jumping and the smiling. So it mimics that. I have a bunch of little layers in here. And this is on the outside of the page protector. So what I wanted was this layout to be seamless into this layout. So to create a little overlap right here, I have a washi tape sticker from Reasons to Smile that I tucked over this right here, the top of the page protector. So my hand can fully go under there. But the washi tape sticker is the same as this die cut embellishment. I can't pull it out because it's stuck in there. So I matched that up and did some things on top of the page protector. So this is actually sitting on top of the page protector that would cover up the seam there. Now, the reason I say 4, maybe it's 3 layouts. Honestly, it's been a while since I made it. But anywho, in itself as well. So this could serve as its own layout. So if you remember, it's the top part of this one right here. And then this part is the bottom part of this one right here, which is, again, its own layout. So it's sort of a multi-use layout. I didn't have to do it like that. I used a flip flap, what's called a flip flap from, I'm pretty sure it was Close to My Heart, that I had that I just stuck up there, and it was a 6x12 to use it. So that's one of my favorite layouts that I have done in a while. So I really hope this gives somebody some inspiration. And if you like what you see, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe. And I hope you join me on my next video. Thanks. Bye.